boys and girls and the other 60-some-odd miscellaneous genders in between. It's Hunger again, and it's time for another Fakemon Showcase. Today's creations come from the mind of Quentin the Trufflesaurus. Yes, you may have noticed him in the comments of videos here and there, and Quentin has been gracious enough to let us look at a few designs that he's done. Without further ado, here we look at Sicklepede. Sicklepede is an ice bug type whose abilities can be Strong Jaw or Ice Body. According to the notes here, it clings from the eaves of buildings with its surprisingly powerful mandibles. It will occasionally mistake passers-by for people for prey and drop down on them. So, yeah, I love this note at the bottom. Would evolve into something else if I drew it. That's kind of the way Fakemon work. You know, if you decide to draw something else that it evolves into, well, by God, it evolves into that thing. But anyway, so yeah, moving right along. Next up, we have Dragantasm, the sullen Pokemon. It is a dragon ghost type with Hypercutter and Berserk as its hidden ability. It says the exact details of its appearance in the world are unknown. This Pokemon in general keeps to itself, but can be aggressive when approached. No evolution planned. I love this thing. I really do. We need more Dragon Ghost types. You know, just... It's got, like, no body. It's just got, like, a little will-o-wisp there connected to its neck and its other various random floating appendages. So, yeah, I mean, it's great. I really love this thing. I can get behind it. Next, we have Poffle, the awful Pokemon. I mean, you shouldn't just call your Pokemon awful. Anyway. Its ability is Wonder Guard. Yeah, that's pretty awful. While it appears quite mundane at a glance, this Pokemon is not to be trifled with. Any trainer who ignorantly attacks it will find their Pokemon in critical condition almost immediately. The notes at the bottom. If I made an Evo, it would be worse. It's a normal poison type, you know. So normal poison with Wonder Guard. Let's think about that for a second. So that means, you know, the poison typing obviously resists the fighting type weakness that normally has. So that means its only weaknesses would be ground and psychic. So yeah, that's pretty good, especially early game when you're not going to see a lot of those types of moves from anything. So in most regions that you're running around in. So yeah, that's pretty awful. Hey, he said it on me. I'm just saying. All right, next up we have Screef, the Leaf Scorpion Pokemon, would-be starter. It's a starter wannabe. It's a Overgrown Infiltrator is its hidden ability. So it's got the normal starter ability, Overgrow, and then Infiltrator is its hidden. They form colonies in jungle canopies. When threatened, they scurry away at incredible speeds. So I love this thing's cute little worm face. It's jeez. It's so cute. Alright, next up we have Screech. Screech. It sounds like it's just supposed to be Screech. Maybe Scoreech? I don't know. It says it's a working name, so could be improved on. It's the evolved form of the last thing we looked at, Screef. It's the ambush Pokemon. It's a grass type. I don't know why it's not grass bug. But anyway. Ability, same as Screef, so Overgrow slash, was it Infiltrator? Anyway. It cuts and pastes a mask out of foliage to wear when hunting. Separate colonies will often steal from and attack each other. Excuse me. So yeah. So the thing on its face is a mask. So we could assume that it's still kind of cute under there. But in order to put on a war face, it's gone and cut itself a mask and use some sort of natural paste to stick it all together and put it on its face. So that's a cool little bit of lore there. I think that's pretty nice. I still like the first one better, but you know, a lot of people hate the middle evolutions of starters. So you know, the middle evolution is more of a point A to point B thing. So I don't necessarily like hate it completely. I just like the first one better. Okay, so here we have Scoraid, the shop Pokemon. This is the final form of the last two Pokemon that we've seen, Screef and Screech. So Scoraid is a working name. I'm guessing it's Scorpion and Glade. Anyway, it's a Grass Steel type, so again, no bug typing here. We're all Steel type. Let's check out its the notes here. Its body hardened into a material more suited for dealing damage than preventing it. It moves silently, striking quickly and decisively. So it's all powerful and stuff. It's the sharp Pokemon. Abilities are the same. So Overgrow and Infiltrator, I think. Anyway, good stuff. I like the lines on it, the the sharpness of it. I'd honestly like to see it be a little more pointy in a few places. I think it could have more defined spikes on the legs and the back, maybe spikes on the tail. Just more pointy in general. I do like the way that the face turned out. Like where that paper mache mask has become sort of a hardened steel part of its face now. It's just all pointy and prickly and, get away from me type of thing. But same typing as Ferrothorn and pretty much the same mindset, Except this thing is, it says it's supposed to be more suited for offense than defense. So, more blades and edges and points than armor. So, anyway, I dig it though. I think it'd be pretty cool. Good starter line. If I saw it in a game, depending on what else was on offer, this might be a serious contender for being chosen. Okay, so that's it for Fakemon Showcase today. I know this was a shorter episode, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. For me, that means that it's much easier to edit. Also, it means that people who maybe haven't watched a Fakemon Showcase will be more willing to watch it since it's not as long of a video. So there is that. Anyway, would I prefer colored submissions? Yes. Would I prefer submissions on regular white paper and not line paper? Sure. But really, I'm happy to have any submissions at this point. So if you're interested in submitting, just make sure you keep it under 20 mons. Probably no less than 6. 6 is about the minimum, I think, for doing a good video. Maybe 5, but that's pushing it. Like I said, I don't want all these videos to be under 10 minutes. And I'm not trying for ad revenue. I don't have monetization yet. It's just, I feel like if it's less than 10 minutes, it's not as meaty of a video. So, anyway, with that said, thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I hope everybody has a great day. Bye.